Okay, I'm going to give you a quick stress quiz to find out if you are a fighter, a flighter, a freezer, or a fawner. And those are your stress responses. Hi, welcome. My name is Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor. Welcome to my channel. I hold 7 degrees in my field. They're all in the natural healthcare space. I like to say that I went to school, so you don't have to. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a webinar, or today rather, I'll be hosting a webinar on stress. Do check it out. If you're seeing this after it's recorded live, there will be a link below that you can catch the replay. All right, so are you ready? All right, it's going to be fun. It's going to be easy. So just relax. Don't stress. All right. So question 1 is, in fact, let's go ahead and just take a deep breath. Because when somebody tells you don't stress, what do you want to do? You want to stress, right? So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Right? Nice big breath. All right, perfect. So now we've got that out of the way. Question number 1. When stressed, do you feel angry, restless, frozen, or over accommodating? When you feel stressed, do you feel angry, restless, frozen, over accommodating, or feel like you're going to run away? That last one. Question 2. What physical symptoms do you notice first? Do you clench your teeth? Do you start to sweat? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel your stomach kind of turn? What are some of the physical symptoms that you feel when you encounter stress? And if you don't know the answer, that's definitely something that you want to inquire within yourself. All right, question 3. How do you usually cope with stress? What are your stress management strategies? Pro tip: it cannot include another person. So oftentimes we want to, give our stress away. We want to go call somebody. We want to do something instead of actually being present and sitting with our stress, right? So I like to have my patients have at least 10 stress management strategies for any sort of emotion that they're feeling. And if you find that after that question, you're like at a blank, like, what do I do? I will include a link below for an emotional course that I did, really low cost, and gives you action-packed, gives you 30 days worth of techniques and stress management tools. So definitely check that out. Okay, so here we go. If you scored mostly A, right, you're in fight mode. If you scored mostly B, right, you're in flight mode. Mostly C, you're in freeze mode. And mostly D, you're in fawn mode. So I know you're going, mostly A, mostly B, mostly C, mostly D. Where was those, right? So we're talking about question number 1, right? So the other 2 questions, were more so to understand. But if you scored that angry, right, where you're definitely in more of a fight mode, right? If you're restless, you're going to be more in that flight mode, right? If you're frozen, right, you're going to be more in that kind of frozen mode, right? So more of that freeze mode. And then if you're over accommodating, you're going to be more in that fawn mode. I threw that DE in there mostly because when people think about restlessness, right, sometimes the over dramatic is to run away, right? And so really helping you to understand that. So it was really related to question number 1. And so really think about what your physical symptoms are when you actually feel stress. And again, I like to have my patients journal this, write this down, and really get clear about how their bodies are reacting so that they can, make a different decision and change their mind, right? And then also too, we want to be more proactive instead of reactive when it comes to stress. And so what do I mean by that? So that's why I do my morning flows. I do my meditations in the morning, really to set that intention for the day, right? Even in Esther and Abram Hicks teachings, they do segment intending. And so segment intending is where you intend your day. And so that's more of a proactive response instead of just waiting around till something happens and then all of a sudden you're like fight, flight, freeze, fawn, right? And so when we can build that emotional resilience and that emotional intelligence, it really can help us go a long way. So definitely check out our stress webinar. If you catch us live, that's great. If not, we'll have the webinar. We really will get deep into stress, internal stress and external stress. Comment below your results and your response. And I look forward to seeing you and your family live naturally.